Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I'm flat. I really just got on the charts. I really just woke up not too long ago. Tired. But we're here. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you this morning? How was your weekend? 20. Oh, man. Looked like the price action was kind of decent back here, but I wasn't on the charts, so yeah. Party, girl, you was not partying all weekend. Not even in the slightest, ma'am. Please. That's not actually there. 106. That's not where the overnight low is, actually. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's a little late clicking into it. While that's going. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning, Don't Savor. How are you guys this morning? All right, I gotta figure out where the actual overnight. Am I gonna lose that trade? That's crazy. I gotta figure out where the actual overnight levels are real quick. I forgot to do that this morning. 216. 162. Well, they were almost where they were on Friday, just off by like 100 points or something. I definitely thought we were gonna push down right there. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? 6.5. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure I wasn't hold there. Yeah, 12. Hmm. All right, whatever. Yeah, so I did not get, okay. I finished converting everything, all my trades over last night. Um, but I didn't, and I finished putting everything into my one of my analysis packets, but not the second one. The second one is like how we react off of levels. So if I lose anything because we react off of a level, it is what it is kind of thing. What is that? Mm, Speaking of, I need to tell my best friend I cannot go to her house tomorrow. Bad weather. We actually, good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? We had a tornado one of those days. Maybe Friday, Thursday. Thursday or Friday of last week, I think. And it came through so fast. Like so fast. There was literally no time to prepare. And you know it went really fast because there were people up inside of the arch when the tornado came through. And people posted like videos and pictures of when they were up inside of the arch when it came through or whatever. Like obviously, you know, if the arch knew that the tornado was coming, they would have never let those people go up to the top. But it just came through so fast. Thankfully, it didn't hit the county where I live at. The two that hit like a couple months ago, both of them hit in my county. But this one hit more like North City, um, Central West End, like kind of in those areas. And it was just a hot ass mess, unfortunately. We were supposed to get really severe weather yesterday, but it never happened. Thankfully. 63. But I think it's supposed to be bad weather today. I have rain this weekend too. Not girl. Okay, Tony. Let's see, 94. I don't like that. Owners for this. Yeah, it was literally no. Like legit, I'm gonna tell you how quickly it happened. So I was sitting here and it got super dark outside. No, first it was just raining. Just a little light rain. Nothing to trip off of. And then it got really dark. And then it started hailing. Once the hail came, it got even darker. Next thing you know, the tornado sirens were going off. And the tornado sirens went off for about 5 minutes. And then everything stopped. And within like 2 minutes after that, everything was sunny and beautiful outside again. But in the midst of that, everything happened so quickly in those areas that like all of that I just explained happened within like maybe 10 minutes from start to finish. And so my best friend, who I go help her with her kids twice a week, she actually, one of her friends was in town and they were out in one of the areas that got hit. And she was like, everything just happened so fast. Like there was no time to prepare for anything. And these people have lost so much. And the one thing that does irritate me a little bit, I guess there was like this hotel that made a post on Facebook just saying like, oh, you know, if you need shelter, blah, 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 whatever. And so people felt like it was tacky for them to post because they thought that these people were saying like, oh yeah, you guys can stay here for free. First of all, first of all, the likelihood of y'all getting a handout from anybody, like you guys have probably never gotten any kind of handout in any way, shape, or form in your life. And you think a business is going to house all of y'all inside of their hotel for free. Now, do I think there should have been a discount if you're going to post and use the storm as a way to advertise your hotel having rooms? Yeah, you should have given them a discount. But the mere fact that people thought that the hotels should have housed them for free is insane to me. And you can tell who's never had a business ever because never. Please stop. They also felt like businesses should have fed them for free. I mean, it is just literally insane if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. Everybody just wants everything for free. All right, I'm going to get into a... No, I'm not. The point of control changed. Yeah. So what the fuck? Then I realized it was hail. Yeah, the hail was actually pretty bad. In other areas, it did hail here, but I can't tell the hail damage. And plus, we've had hail so much in the last year. Who knows? Some crazy shit going on too, but mostly in the suburbs. Yeah, you barely can get help from FEMA companies. Exactly. And then, you know, people on their soapbox irritated because people who sell insurance making posts like I've been trying to tell y'all why insurance was important. That's just so tacky for you to bring up in this moment. No, let me tell y'all something. Education is education, and this is the perfect time for people to be educated because, you know, so many people, and me and my mom talked about this regarding this situation. So many people were renters, and although a lot of places require for you to have renter's insurance when you move in, whether it's a private landlord or you know, an apartment complex, whatever, it's not like they check to make sure that you keep it every month. And you have people who will get insurance just to secure a spot, and then they get rid of the insurance. Even though the renter's insurance is $20, $30 a month, they get rid of it because they've never needed it. And then you allow it to lapse, and then something like this happens and you're crying wolf when it's like, now, granted, your insurance check is not going to come tomorrow, but coverage is coverage. You know what I mean? And yeah, there have been a lot of people making posts about Sexy Red and where is she at and all this other stuff. So Sexy Red made a post on Facebook talking about basically saying, I know y'all ain't looking for my help, all the shit y'all be talking about me. But she was just kidding. Apparently she's putting something together for her team. But that's another thing that bothers me. Like people who feel like celebrities are supposed to just step in and be saviors. Like, what the fuck? That shit's weird to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. 38. I don't like that either. Yeah, Timbo, we're good. We're good. Power went out. When we was in the gym, somebody talking about they trying to puffy us. Please, trenches, please. No, we're good. We are good. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? And good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? But yeah, we're fine. We are just fine. All right. 73. Not enough juice for me. Of course. Yeah, hopefully I have enough time to like finish fixing all of this. I thought I was gonna have time this weekend, and I did a lot. Like I can't. By tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you guys how long. First of all, how many trades I had to go through, to convert over to the new way I want to trade, and I'm gonna tell you guys how many hours it took me as well. Because between Thursday and Friday alone, in those 2 days, 24 hours total. I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna get it finished. Oh, what an interesting push. Very interesting. I don't really like this here at all. Hold on, y'all. Let me text my best friend and tell her I'm not coming tomorrow. I'm just waiting for a reversal bar, honestly, to look for the sale. Not really. I don't like this structure right now. I thought I'd get all my studying done. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Good morning, Diego. How are you this morning? Hope you had a great weekend as well. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this counter trend pullback. I really just want to wait to see how or if we'll push up. We do have the prior close and the prior close and the prior open right here. I think I might have found out what's been contributing to my back hurting so bad. I literally just figured this out last night. Don't judge me, okay? So just randomly, I looked down at my legs last night while I was sitting at my desk. Now my desk is adjustable, like I could stand, do whatever, and I need to start standing a lot more. But when you have back and knee problems, you're damned if you sit and you're damned if you stand. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I just paid attention to the fact that like my legs were not at a 90-degree angle when I sit because I love to sit really low to the ground. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Okay? But I do. But even though I was as low to the ground as I was, I thought I still was at a 90-degree angle as far as my legs go, and they were not. And so I kind of realized that that was probably putting quite a bit of strain on my back, especially because of how my back is, how my back is structured as far as my spine goes. Um, Yeah, so I raised my desk and I raised my actual chair. So now I'm actually in a 90-degree angle. And I noticed yesterday after I changed that my back just overall felt so much better. And it didn't hurt as much for as long either. 53. There's an imbalance. I still don't know about imbalances. Fuck it, go create the market. That's what it's trying to do. That was a crazy move. Super crazy. Yeah, hopefully I can finish this because see, this sale I liked, except there was an imbalance in the point of control, so I didn't get into it. It looks like I would have taken profit, but I don't. By the end of today, I should know whether I want to trade imbalances or not. I think that would have hit my TP to the tick. Yeah, that rip higher was crazy. If I had to stand in this, I'd be standing a lot. Really? I think, let me see, packing weekend. Oh, welcome in. I'm not in there that much. That's why Applejacks had our smart Alex shit to say, but I will be in there probably starting tomorrow again. Just gotta finish transitioning this stuff. I have two screws in my right knee, so standing doesn't really do anything but make my knee hurt. And then the pressure from standing on my back doesn't help either. So I'm screwed if I stand or if I sit. I will not chase. I will not chase. You will not. You will not. We practice patience here. 174. Mm-hmm. Oh, one bar pullback. Applejack, you will not chase Paul. You will not. This is gonna be so ugly. We don't have any more news, right? Nope. 9 a.m. was it. What time was that spike? 9:02? Kinda, no. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see. One, 2. All right, I gotta wait one more swing and then I can start trading again. Not say it 3 times. Depending on like if I finish all the stuff I need to finish to fully transition my strategy over, I might be on a 20 tick chart tomorrow because I just really feel like this 24 tick chart is just moving so slow. I cannot take it. I can't, especially when we're pushing new highs and stuff like that. Like I don't know. So don't be surprised if my chart's moving a little faster tomorrow because I'm heavily contemplating switching it. 1, 2, 3. Heavily contemplating. Oh man, the sellers just took over big time of this bar. I didn't expect that to happen. Shit. Getting a smoothie bowl after work and some green juice. What you be putting in your smoothie bowl? Six. Why can't I? Oh. I'm getting into this buy. As long as the delta stays high and the sellers don't just take over here since we are at resistance. Don't disappoint me. Oh, come on. I'm not confident in any trade that happens on any level because I didn't finish it yet last night. No confidence in any of them. But I'm going to take them though. It's 28. It's the strawberries with the K for me. Oh, that sounds good. You seen the story about the wife consent to unallow the side chick and her family. Janelle, are you talking about the one where she pretended like she was part of some Mexican cartel or something? And then I think they ended up at a police chase and he ended up killing her, like doing a murder suicide in the car or something. I think it was that. Is that the one you're talking about? Bro, I got stopped out just for it to go exactly where I wanted it to go. That's alright. I knew this was gonna happen today because I didn't finish what I needed to finish. Hopefully all is fixed by tomorrow though. It should be. I probably have like another, I don't know, maybe another 4 to no. I still gotta finish that. I probably have like another 5 or 6 hours to finish completing the conversion. Yeah, that was good. Now we scare you. Oh God. A local juice bar, the one they thought the cartel did. Yeah, that story was insane. Insane. Yeah, I saw that some months back. But I did see like a couple of, because I watch like different channels. There's one called like EWU Body Cam that I like to watch. There's another one called Midwest Crime something, and Red Tree Stories. And there's like two more that I like to watch. And I think one or two of them just recently posted that one, but the other channels like had been posted or whatever. Those inmate, the inmates that escaped, yes. Like, what the hell? They dug a hole or something? What the hell is going on? How are you? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, 178. I doubt that happens. Let's see. The Delta looks good. It's heavy, but we got another freaking imbalance. And I don't like that. I'm going to sit out of that one. The Delta's super heavy in this bar. Not spending over 3K a month in food is scary. You disrespect me if I ever spend 3K. Listen, there are people. There are people. There are people. 83. I feel like I could have stayed asleep for this. Really could have. The buyers are trying to step in. Point of control is too low though. Mm. All right, let's try it. Hello, market. Oh my god, another imbalance. You fucking fools. I feel like I should have just slept in, finished my study, and then showed up tomorrow. How much time we got? Like 20 minutes. There's so much stalling in this bar. Interesting. This bar right here had positive 105 delta. We're actually surprised we did push up. Husbands offing their families in the last few weeks. I haven't seen very much about that, but that's just because honestly, I haven't been paying too much attention to social media or like some of the pages that I watch and stuff that talks about that kind of stuff. So inmates had help from the inside. They had to have inside help. Come on now, you're not finna tell me that y'all didn't know these people was digging a hole. That's crazy. That's what this morning now it's not logging me in. Let me go pretend to work. See you, Applejacks. 19-year-old from Colorado severing the body of a local homeless guy, keeping some of the girl. What? I don't know nothing about none of these. Had a quick scalp on ES4 ticks. I missed other setups after that though. Got distracted. It's very easy to get distracted in a market that's barely moving. Very easy. It's like taking everything in me not to just like look at my phone and stuff, but I try not to because I know doing that I'm going to get distracted and then I'm going to miss something. Things always happen when you're not looking anymore. Good luck in this new. Okay, when you get back, please text me. All right, I will do that. I think I'm about to restart my e-commerce stores. Hopefully TikTok doesn't hoe me again. Hopefully now that it's been like a year since I got suspended, that they've fixed their protocols and everything, because to suspend my goddamn store because people left empty reviews is insane. Somebody sent bots to attack my shit. I just know it. But my TikTok shop was doing so well. Like my last payout was 2,700 that they held for like 6 months. I think it was 3 months or 6 months. But yeah, I asked them to look into restarting that, and then I'm also looking to start selling on Walmart as well. So that's about to be a thing. And should be fun. So we'll see what happens. But I know the Walmart one, they said that the last, I guess, couple of accounts they tried to start haven't been approved yet. And usually the approval is way quicker. So I have to wait for the other store or accounts to be approved before they do mine. So we'll see. Good morning, Stan. How are you this morning? Looking to trade options today. I don't see any setups though. What stuff am I selling? Child, I don't know. Oh, no new channel, no new content. Paul. I barely wanted to start this one. This one was only started for accountability purposes. I do really need to get back to my other channel. I still get comments every day. I have not posted over there. It's been like years in between posts, and I still get comments to this day on different videos. I've had a couple people from my other channel that have reached out to me like on Facebook asking how I'm doing and stuff like that. But then I'm not on Facebook either. So the messages are just sitting there. But yeah, my other channel has like 18,000 subscribers. I would have had way more, but I literally only started that channel for accountability during my debt-free journey. And once I became debt-free, what the fuck am I doing over here? Yeah, I just felt like there was nothing else for me to talk about. Like I showed you the journey from start to finish. I put out detailed information on like my budgeting. The way I budget is way different than anything you've ever seen. I made it up in my head and it's so perfect. But yeah, it's like I don't need to do budgets every month. First of all, I've been living off my savings for the last 2 years. There's nothing to budget. But even then, I'm not a budget person because I don't spend money that I don't spend unnecessarily anyway. That makes sense. So it's like I don't really need to budget, to be honest with you. I only needed to budget because I was trying to get out of debt, and so I was trying to squeeze every little penny that I had out of my budget to put towards savings and to put towards extra debt. So I think it's this month or next month, I'll be celebrating my 7-year debt-free anniversary. 7 years since I've owed a soul. But yeah, Amelia, I don't know what they're selling. They sell all kinds of stuff. I literally do nothing. I do nothing. And because I do nothing, there's a higher profit split than like companies where you have to pay some astronomical upfront fee. Like I have a friend who paid like $65,000 for an automated store, and just so he could have an 85-15 split, and his store is doing nothing. I rather give a higher profit split knowing that number one, it's easier for me to recoup my money. And number two, even if it's a 50-50 split or a 55-45 split, to me, it's worth it because I'm doing literally nothing. Only thing I have to do every now and then, they'll tell me like the VPS that they have access to run everything will run out of like RAM or whatever. And so I'll just have to go in real quick, go into my my host portal, reset the VPS. Hey, there you go. You're good to go. Reboot it. And that's it. Thank you, Diego. Thank you. Thank you. It doesn't sound like you buy stuff to buy stuff like some people do. Yeah, no, I don't. Why are you buying Starbucks if you don't? Exactly. Exactly. And like when I was getting out of debt, a lot of people shunned. First of all, I did it extremely fast. Let me just make that clear. I had like $40,000 in debt, and I think it took me about less than 2 years to pay everything off. It would have taken me even a shorter period of time if I wasn't saving at the same time. But for me, it made no sense to throw everything at debt. Like, what if I throw everything at debt and I live by this notion that Dave Ramsey says of keeping $1,000 in your savings and throwing everything else at debt, and I have some kind of emergency? Like, me not working for the last 2 years is not something I planned. Well, it started off not being something that I planned. And then I was like, well, you've done a very good job of saving. Like in that time span of me getting out of debt, I saved like $60,000. So I paid off 40,000 and saved 60,000 and still had to live, and all of that as well. So, yeah, it initially started off with like, all right, they're tired of paying agency nurses as much as they pay them. So let me just take a little break. I've kind of been doing way too much since I graduated high school at 16. It's time to take a break in life. And also coupled with that was I want to have children at some point. And once you have children, you can't really just say, hey, to hell with life right now, right? So for me, it made the most sense to just kind of extend my break. And then also it was like, well, I kind of want to also get back into trading and make this be my last run with trading, and finally master it in the way that I want to. And I would not be able to do that in the capacity that I have been with all the time that I put in if I was still working. There's literally no way. And so for me, it was just worth it. It could be, I wouldn't even say it's stressful because it's really not. I'm not going broke in any capacity, even after 2 years. The only thing I will say is like, it can be a little frustrating when it's like, man, I thought that I was going to have it by now. You know, I thought it was going to all be over. But aside from that, that's really it. But you guys can see, like, when this whole year and a half that I've been on YouTube, I've never traded from a state of desperation. I don't go on tilt. Like, I have time. I have a lot of time before I run out of money. Dave Ramsey is an idiot. But yes, he is a hypocrite. But yeah. 104. Not sure if you should call it a day. Will saying, listen, if that 104 was hard to get, call it a day. Volume is about to start drying up. It's no point in staying in. Unless you come back like during the afternoon or something. But yeah, I have contemplated a couple times like just getting a job because I didn't work full time anyway. In my entire nursing career, I worked full time my very first year and 3 months of being a nurse. About 16 months. And then for the 6 months that I did travel nursing, I worked full time. And I would say probably another maybe like 3 months on top of that. Like when I was nearing the end of my debt-free journey, I was like, all right, we're going to get in this place 3 days a week so we can have a full check and pay this debt off. But as soon as I became debt free, I dropped back down to my usual 1 or 2 shifts a week. Because first of all, when you're working agency, you get paid more anyway. So at my last job, I was getting paid $43 an hour. I don't have children. I'm single. Even if I was living on my own, because I live in a low cost of living state and area, I can live off of 2 days a week. I don't need to work 3. And my thought process is, if I don't need to work full time, why work full time? For what? For what? I'm just like not one of those super money hungry people. I'm not materialistic. So there's nothing that extra money can do for me except sit in my bank account. And if I have to choose between going to work and not, I'd rather not. It's not because I'm lazy or anything. It just doesn't make sense to me. If I don't need the money, why do I need to work that much? No. Just never made sense. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, I've thought about it a couple times, but I haven't convinced myself just yet. But I did find out that the place that I was working for, the eating disorder place, they have started taking agency nurses again. So I've been thinking about going back there because the job is so easy. And I would probably honestly just work once a week, honestly. Nothing more than that. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, she texted me. We have literally done. Yeah, I'm definitely going to a 20 tick chart tomorrow. I can't take this any longer. I can't. Because all of these like outside bars, this one, these would actually be reversals to where I would potentially have entries, you know? This is gonna irritate me. As volatile as we were a few months ago, I didn't think we were ever gonna slow back down. Sometimes I question, like, were we this slow beforehand? Maybe so. Maybe that's why I was on a 16 tick chart. I'm not ready to go back to a 16 though. I think the random volume spikes will really hold me on a 16 tick chart. But this 24 has got to go. Got to. And we get so many 1 bar pullbacks, and that's very irritating. So every time a 1 bar pullback happens, I have to sit out for 3 swings. And yeah, when the market's not moving on a 16 tick chart, it's no bother. Like the market moves those little 3 swings, boom, boom, boom. Now I can start trading again, but in this shit, not so much. I'm really mad though, because I really could have stayed asleep for this. I literally just went to bed at 6. Could have stayed asleep. All right, 1, 2. I got one more swing. But the way these levels right here are so condensed, probably nothing's going to happen in the next 8 minutes, but we'll see. We got a resistance level. We have where we change to a downtrend. We got the prior close, prior open, and where we'll change into an uptrend. Some guy a few blocks away. Oh, gracious. Stay safe, Sam. Thankfully, he's only threatening to harm himself, and most people who are trying to harm themselves very rarely harm others. But definitely stay safe. I'm glad they put you guys on lockdown for that. Absolutely, I got you, Sam. Momentarily. All right, see you, Timbo. Thanks for the heads up. I hear Financial Juice talking, but I ain't hear what he said though. But yeah, stay safe. Oh, look at this. 1, 2. Damn, I still have one more. It's the kids getting scared from other kids. Yeah. They should be scared. Shit, I would be scared. I'm a grown woman. Especially if this is their first time like in a situation like this. Come on, market. Oh my gosh. Please do something. 1, 2, 3. I'm wondering if I need to also go back to a 1 tick threshold. I do find that on a 2 tick threshold, the zigzag doesn't attach to outside bars in the swing as often. Man, I'm so sleepy. But yeah, I don't know. $26. I don't like the fact that both of the trades that I lost earlier were both reactions off of levels, and I didn't finish that last night. That makes me mad. What is behind there? Oh, nothing. It just looks like something is back there. Makes me a little angry. It is, Janelle. You're welcome, Sam. See you, Timbo. Yeah, it is very scary. $120. Having patience it's a blessing, but it can be so annoying. Like, I just want to click some buttons. Win, lose, or draw. Was that 120? On the past few weeks. Yeah. And it is not cool. 120. All right, so we changed to yeah, we've been ranging a lot. And just overall, just not volatile. And it's been so frustrating. Like, what is this? What is this? 16. Oh my God, spare me. Spare me. Is that still in the wick? It is. Now it's in the body. If we ever push up right here, I am going to get into the buy. Oh my God, please don't. I don't like the immediate rejection, to be honest. Even like how long I be in trades. Y'all know I'm usually in and out within like 10 seconds. I just don't like it anymore. What the fuck was that? Why did my screen just flash like that? Oh, gracious. Thank goodness. All right, well, I kind of want to take one more trade to see if I can get back to break even because I really wouldn't be mad if I lost it, but my God, I can't watch this shit anymore. All right, let's see. I took 3 trades today. One lost the first 2. Literally, why did I pull up my calculator? All 3 trades I took today were all off of levels. I think 2 of them were off, like me taking buys off of resistance, and one of them was a sell at resistance. But like I said, that's the one thing I did not finish, which I'm gonna start to finish now after I get off the stream. Was the reactions off of levels. I didn't finish that analysis sheet, which is gonna take me a few hours to finish. But yeah, I'm not mad about today. I'm more so mad that I didn't go with my first mind and reduce my Renko size, but I got on the charts kind of late, so it was just like I didn't want to make a split decision not knowing what the volatility and stuff was going to be like. What I want to start doing starting today, actually, I want to start, and I think I did this maybe like 2 weeks ago and I stopped, but I want to start recording what the VIX is like at 8:35. Well, I can't really do that though. I'll look to see what the VIX is at 8:30 each morning and kind of determine probably my Renko size from there. I don't know, because it seems like with the VIX being under 30 that even the 24 tick chart is just too slow at this point. So I don't know, we'll see, but not a bad day. I am going to likely start multiplying contracts tomorrow though, because I want to get this account done by the end of the week if possible. If I fail it because I'm over leveraging, that's absolutely fine, but I want to at least give it a good shot. And right now the market is not moving fast enough for me to get enough opportunities each day on one contract for me to stay on one contract. So that's it for me, you guys. I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.